Right boys, hello and welcome back to another video. As always, it's your boy Money Mace. And what you already know that I'm coming in here to do today is how I made my first $1,000 ever online. Because I know some of you out here, you're struggling. You can't even get your first $10, $50, or you don't even know what direction to go in, right? So I'm here to solve this for you. This is for the complete beginners who just want to know how to get to here. So maybe you can go and reinvest in yourself and scale up to that next level. Because getting this alone with nothing, it's still a little bit difficult if you don't know how. So I'm taking you through how I did this. And so the reason I'm doing this video is because I'm going to do a little series of videos on how I made my first $1,000 online, how I made my first $10,000 online, and then how I made my first $100,000 online. So if the later ones apply to you, you might want to go and skip right away to them. But learning the fundamentals might be helpful for a few of you out there. So first things first, I tried something, right? When you're starting out, something is better than nothing. You can't just sit there thinking, oh yeah, I'm just thinking about money, it's gonna come to me one way or another. Do something. I took the failure mistake of trying to trade Forex. Didn't work out. I even went ahead and started a clothing line. Didn't work out. I even went and just considered many other ventures, SMMA, this and that, and they just weren't working out, right? So I just tried a few things and then I figured out, right, when I get to the next point, of what actually was going to work. Right, then I had a bit of a realization. So after trying something and failing, I realized there was something missing. So what did I do? I joined a network. So I had a little job, I saved up some money, and then I joined a network somewhere which was gonna enable me to just open my eyes a little bit, see a little bit more information. I can then go and implement on something. I don't know what it was gonna be just yet, that I can just at least do something. I'm taking progress in the right direction. So I joined a network, cost me a little bit of money, but I was investing in myself. It's all how I made my first $1,000 online. So take in every single note that I tell you. Go and apply it if you really want to get there yourself. This is just the way I did it. Look, you might just think, oh, allow this waffler, I don't want to listen to him anymore. Go ahead, do it. Click off the video. I don't give a fuck, right? So I went ahead and I joined a network. Then after joining a network, I found OFM. So this was a completely new business model, which I had never seen before. I don't even know if you can see that, but I'm gonna keep going. So I found OFM, and I realized this business model, it costs $0 to start, and it's like almost infinitely scalable. There was dudes in there making 100K a month, 30K a month, 50K a month, couple K a month, and I was there at my like shitty Tesco job, realizing I want more cash, so I already know my goals, and I'm not in the position I wanna be in. So I've got to do fucking something about it. And this business model was something that picked up my eye. Right, and then from here, we got to work. But this is exactly what I did. So now I've got out that little shitty bit out of the way of learning about OFM, what it is, blah, blah, blah. And then what did I actually do? So I found out about OFM. I researched about it. So I just went on YouTube, networking with people in this group, searching around for information. The more I was looking, the more I was finding, the more I was gathering, the more I was building out my roadmap to get to here. Right, so I've done all of that now, and now I'm getting started. So I've researched and I realized I need a model. Important. You can't make any money on an OnlyFans account without having a model underneath your agency, right? So literally, I just got outreaching. I realized that I need to maybe sort out my social profile a little bit, so I did that, and this is what you can go and do today. Sort out social profile. Right, sort out your socials, and then the very next thing you're going to go ahead and do is get outreaching. But this is exactly what I did. So I'm not saying this is the exact best method for you to go ahead and do right now, but it's what I did. There's a few gems I've already just spat in between here. You just be like, oh wow, like I could try this, or I could start doing this. Anyway, realized we need a model, started outreaching. I sorted out my socials, started outreaching, yeah, and I just hit mad volume. I was just there every fucking day. I was consistent as hell. I don't know if it was the best method. I didn't know if it was right. I didn't know if it was wrong. I was seeing some success. I was getting at least replies. And I knew I was getting closer to having a model to my agency, which is what is needed in order to make cash on OF. And then something clicked. So I got a reply from a model, and then I signed her to my agency. Signed. Right? I famoosed the goose. I told her I'm the best agency in the world. You could tell I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. Right? I went to a cigar lounge, took a pic with a cigar, banged that on my Instagram, changed my profile picture, changed my bio to like agency owner or some shit, right? And then I signed a model. Now I've got access to her account. Instantly, she had a few subs there because fuck knows what she was doing before. Jump on, and then we just get to chatting. it's how the game goes. So you'll understand the OFM business model from looking at some of my other videos, exactly how that works. We just got to chatting. Made our first few $100s in a day because you can just optimize the selling of these subs and you realize that you can actually start making some of this money. And then what happened next? I didn't stop. I continued doubling down. I continued sending DMs, continued outreaching, right? And my boy Tom, he was continuing outreaching as well. Outreach, right? If I had to make $1,000 this week, bro, the amount of effort I would be putting in, right? You already know what to do. Tell me you don't. I've told you what to do many times. I'm telling you again how to get here. I'm telling you what I did in order to get here. You can at least go and implement that. Imagine doing what I'm doing here tenfold. Not like sleep like a few hours a night and just hitting mad outreach, trying different scripts, doing it on different accounts, trying different angles, going and reaching referrals. Like, you've got all these methods. This isn't an outreach video, but this is what I did in order to get my first $1,000. So then you get on the account and then like you do a bit of marketing, but the account's already pre-optimized. If you're signing a girl who's already on the platform, signed another model. So now I've got 2 models. This is inside like 2 weeks of outreaching. And remember, this hasn't cost me a fucking penny yet. Cost me a penny to get into the network, to understand what all of this is, but it hasn't cost me a penny to acquire these 2 models and start making cash. We're using all organic streams of marketing for the models. But they've already got subscribers in their account. Signed this other model, said, oh yeah, we know what we're doing, send over a content plan, blah, blah, start chatting on the account, invoice this first model already for the few $100s we've made, and then get on this other account. This other account had a bit more potential, it was a UK model. This one was like some scatty US model. Started working with her, she already had subs on, optimized them, got some spenders spending big, made like 2K in the first week. You got to remember, 1 week rolls around, we can cash out, and that's literally how we made the first $1,000 inside like a month, right? Literally just found out about a business model, doubled the fuck down, did what we needed to do. Like, but this isn't just like, oh, I sent a few DMs, I got lucky. Like, I was sending mad DMs. And so we just forced the first $1,000. And this video, I'm just saying how to make this. The next video I'm gonna get onto is how to get to $10,000, right? And so now you kind of know how to get here. It's basically just persistency, hard work, and action. Realistically, there wasn't much more to it. You guys know the business model that I'm doing. You've got access to everything that I've got access to. You've got access to Wi-Fi right now. I told you it was fucking free to do. Just go ahead and do it. If you've not made $1,000 online, this is exactly how. And then, I already did the investment part, but if you're at 0 and you want to get to your first 1,000, do this. And then go ahead and invest in yourself to scale up to that 10,000 mark. And that's something that we did further down here. Like I say, that's getting touched on in the next video. This is a super quick video. How to make $1,000 that fucking quickly. Go ahead and do it. And maybe one day you'll be in the big fucking penthouse with a skyline view. Until then, it's been Money Mace. If you want to know more about OF Money, go ahead and book in a call directly with me below. That's exactly how you can start, scale, and build your agency the fastest way possible. Also do one-to-one mentorship in terms of really helping the people who are way past this point. You know, the people who are already making $10, $25, $50,000 a month, and you want to scale up to that next level to the 100, multi-6-figure a month level, because it's fucking possible, boys. Remember, this is how I started out. Look where I am now. Right? Couple years of hard work, it can all be yours. So, as always, it's been Money Mace, I'm out.